guys, my name is Jong and I'm a part-time reseller in applications such as Mercari, Poshmark, and Vinted. And in today's video, as usual, I would like to share with you some of the statistics of my sales in Poshmark application, Mercari, and Vinted in the month of March 2019 in the hope that this can be useful for you in determining what type of inventory you should invest in, or also some strategy in terms of reselling, like how you want to resell, offers, blah 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 blah. So without further ado, let's get started. I have the stuff here because I'm manual like that and I love paper, so I have put everything down. But the first that I want to share with you is the items sold in the month of March. Perfectly honest here, I didn't do so well in the month of March. I was out most of the time, every weekday I was just completely not at it. But as a result of that, the sales in March really went down, like half of the stuff that I normally get in the regular months. So in the month of March, I sold 176 items in Poshmark, and that's like almost 100 items less than the typical month, even February, the shorter month. In Mercari, I sold 16, which is just a little bit less than usual, and in Vinted, I sold 11 items, which is also just a little bit less than usual. And it's just, I know it because I feel it that I didn't have a lot of sales, but it reflects in the number that I got in this sales report. Time to sell. So I would like to share with you first the type of item that sells in 0 days. The first item that I sold in 0 days, or like very quickly, is this Kimchi Blue Liliana mock neck tee. And again, this is the victim, a positive context, a victim of relisting. So I have had this item for a while, relisted them, sold within a day, and this goes so well. And I've been kind of relisting stuff for a while now, in the past like 2 weeks, and I feel like there's an increase of sales in the items that I relisted. So just to show you how important relisting is, if you feel like your item's price is just not preferable anymore, then I would suggest going back to your item instead of going to thrift store and getting new stuff. Go back to those old items and actually relist them in a price that you feel are preferable. The second item that I sold within 0 days as well is this Tory Burch white cardigan. I actually didn't get this in a quite perfect condition. The button was actually missing, but this sold pretty quick in a preferable price. It was actually a pretty good price that I got and pretty good price that I sold it for. So if you see any Tory Burch item that's not super expensive, then I would recommend pick them up as well. The last item that I sold within 0 days this month is this Francesca's ivory knitted lace cardigan. I don't know, this is just so out of the blue. I feel like this is just a casual stuff that I normally sell, but I guess timing really makes a difference. So this one sells within 1 day. Francesca, I think, has a pretty cute stuff. I do pick them up if the price is good and the style is pretty unique, and it's something I would like to wear. So definitely pick Francesca up for items that you love and stylish. Now I would like to share with you the item that just took so long to sell. So in this case, this month I only have one item, fortunately, and that's this Free People jeans. I got this for a pretty high price for jeans, and because I was so excited to get Free People at the time, but apparently it took about 6 months to sell this item. And maybe it's because this jeans is mid-rise. So right now, whenever I pick up jeans, I always make sure that I pick up jeans that have names either Paige, Adriana Goldschmidt, Joe's Jeans, stuff like that, or J Brand. I want to make sure also that the jeans is high-waisted or skinny. And in this case, this is a skinny jeans, but it's mid-rise, so maybe not doing so well. Now I would like to share with you the most popular category in the month of March. This is very similar to the month of February and January, and I assume this will probably change pretty quickly in the month of April or maybe May, because the first item that's most popular in my closet is very similar. 45% of the item I sold in the month of March is actually tops, just regular blouses, button-ups, tunics, stuff like that. Second item that's most popular is sweater, and this is 22%. This actually went up from the month of February, which surprised me because I stopped sourcing for sweater, but apparently it does sell well. But in the month of April, I'm gonna probably keep it down because I feel like the weather is just starting to get warmer, so I don't think people need sweaters anymore. The third category that's popular, similar to last month, it's dresses, and this is probably gonna pick up pretty quickly, although this month there's little bit of going down, but I feel like in the month of April, when spring and summer is coming, a lot more people are looking for dresses, so I'm gonna source that a little bit more. Now I would like to share with you the most popular brands that I learned this month. There's a little bit of difference, but similar to last month, my number one most popular brand in my closet, the thing that I sold the most, is Anthropologie with 29%, so just a little bit jump from last month. The second brand that I sold the most is Zara with 6%, and this is super similar to last month. I'm sorry I keep repeating myself every month. It just seems to be quite the same. The last brand now, it's very different. Last month I had J. Crew and Free People as the number 3 most popular brand, but apparently this month Banana Republic did the jump. So I've been sourcing a little bit more Banana Republic. It's a little bit more, if it's a little bit more classic or it has a little bit more style, so apparently that does well. So if you're looking at Banana Republic, don't ignore it. Just take a look and see if it's like cashmere, the material is really nice, or if it's a classic item, it's something with style, then I would definitely pick those up as well. Now we talk about the item that or the brands that I sold the most previously. Now I'm gonna jump into the brands that provided most profit to me. So most profitable brands include, first, Lululemon. I feel like it's a given, but whenever I found a jacket with a Lululemon brand and legging with Lululemon brand, I pick them up because I feel like, yeah, I pay up in the front, but I feel like I get a lot more profits out there. And I think I'll talk about this earlier in this previous video, but I would make sure when you pick up jacket or legging from Lululemon, make sure that the style, pattern, and color is just unique, because it's a little bit harder to sell Lululemon items that's too basic. The second most profitable item or brand that I watch this past month is Symbology, and this is a kimono. I love selling a kimono. Whenever I see them and they're in good price, I typically pick those up. I just feel like they're very boho and it's very like spring and summer, so yeah, kimono does well. The last item or brand that did well in the month of March was Trove. I don't know. This is a Nordstrom brand, I think. I got this a one-off, but apparently I relisted it and it made it to like one of the brand with the most highest profits. So I don't know, guys, I feel like it's not always Anthropologie all the time, so I'm just gonna tell you that I guess other brands besides Anthropologie and Lululemon, if the style is cute, then you can make profit off of it. I would like to suggest a similar thing from last month. In the month of March, 88% of my orders come from an offer order. So if you have not already played with the order feature, whether it's offer to likers or bundles, or maybe suggesting a styles and items and bundling up an order for like a buyer, I would recommend take a look at it and play around a little bit with it, because apparently a lot of the volumes of my sales come from offer order, and I believe you can too. I talk a little bit about buyer profile. I'm not sure how much this is useful for you, but this is pretty much a little bit similar to the month of January. A lot of my buyers come from Colorado, Texas, and New York. Last month, I saw a lot of buyers came from California, but I guess my Cali peeps is not really liking my closet this month, or maybe they're busy with spring break, so not a lot of Cali buyers this month. Now, I talked a lot about Poshmark earlier. Now I'm gonna jump into the application called Mercari. There's very little stats I want to share with you, but the most popular brand this month is Anthropologie, very similar to last month, and the most profitable brand is also Anthropologie. Anthropologie, Mercari does very well in Mercari and in Vinted as well, so definitely learn about Anthropologie and source it. Last but not least, my other application, Vinted. This is very similar, I believe. The most popular brand in this application in the month of March is Anthropologie, also and Taylor, apparently. And also the most profitable is Anthropologie. So guys, here are I guess my stats. It's a lot and all over, but overall I think you can already see the pattern in my closet. Looks like tops, sweaters, and dresses are very popular. Looks like Anthropologie is very popular. Lululemon are very profitable. I feel like you can already guess, but I would like to share with you my stats from the month of April. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more interesting because the season has changed. I feel like the buyer's preference probably changed a little bit in terms of the item category and maybe brand that they would like me to sell or buy from me. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe my channel, and see you in the next video or statistics or whatever you want to see me or whatever I feel like making. So bye bye.